All right, there is a adjustment on the TXO that's available through a slot in the back, and it's really, really coarse. It's not a great TXO where you can make multiple turns and make it really gradual changes. It's really coarse changes, and it's very, very difficult to get it right. But here we go. I've got 1 megahertz coming out of the TXO, and it's not too bad. Yeah, see, it wanders a bit, but all right. So that's again my rubidium controlled frequency counter over there. So now we are calibrated. So now all there is to do is put the case back on it, and it's an unusual case. Yeah, the only thing holding the case together is these side rails. Can you see that on camera? So these side rails just push and hold these things on front and back. So, I mean, top and bottom. So yeah, it's kind of goofy. Definitely goofy. So you have to get both the top and the bottom on, and then you can squeeze the sides. So yeah, it's kind of weird. We have one set of heat extractors, which should be over there next to the front end. That's it's the hottest in this thing. So yeah, there we go. Let's zoom you down here a bit. Yeah, it's pretty wonky the way this case is held on. You have to like squeeze the top and the bottom, and then you can tighten the sides. Kind of weird. All right, there we go. I'm outputting 12.345678 megahertz, and it's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not a great counter. Sorry, but I'm sure in the day. I mean, that's. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of digits. A lot of digits. For home use, it's fine. And a lot of times you just want to see delta things. You don't need to see absolute things. But, yeah, it would have been nice to have it a little more accurate than this. But it is what it is. I did have plans. For this thing. I still might do that. I'm not gonna say what the plans were, but let's take a look at these Nixies. Yeah, aren't they lovely? I love Nixie tubes. Let's see if I can't get them to change here. I'll disconnect the count. Very nice. All right, project complete. This has been the Heathkit frequency counter. Let's go ahead and get the model number here. There we go. It is model IB-1102. Well, why do they use IB? IB in I don't know, IB. I don't know why they chose that. All right, and thanks once again to my gracious viewer who sent it to the channel. And yeah, it's been a fun project.